this is Pranjali, and we are back with a brand new episode of Xenia Q&A session with Atul. Today, we are talking about how you can improve website performance. Hello, Atul. How are you?
Hi Pranjali.
So, my question to you is how website is important for any business?
For any business, I believe website is the lifeblood. It's your way of telling the world what you are able to provide in terms of products and services. It is the only way your prospects can interact with you without having to get in touch with you. So I believe it is a very important first step. In fact, I would rate it almost equivalent or even higher than completing all the company formation formalities.
So today we are covering a lot more question here. So do stay with us. In case you have any question, please feel free to comment down below. We try to answer each and every question. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon. So my next question to you is that how have things changed with reference to a website in today's era?
Yes, I think a lot has changed. In the past, I believe websites used to be pure play digital brochures. So you can almost say that whatever was available in brochures form was made available on the website. So it was almost duplication of a brochureware online. The concept of user experience, responsiveness was not really so prevalent. Today websites are very different. They are consumed mostly on mobile devices of people, and the most important thing is people's patience levels are getting extremely low. So the websites of today need to be responsive across multiple devices, including mobiles, and they need to be able to communicate the core values within a few scrolls or a few clicks. At a very high level, this is really called mapping to user experience, and it has become very critical.
So how should business measure the performance of the website, and how can we say that the website is a good or a bad?
Yeah, I feel most people judge websites based on the visual appeal. As a digital marketing company, our metrics and thought process is very different, and it is extremely numbers driven. Now let's step back and define what are the objectives of the website. It should be able to communicate and engage potential audiences that can do business with you. Now, if we consider that as a success metric, the real measurement would be how many inquiries or leads are you able to generate from the website. Now, while leads may be the final objective, but even earlier, you also need to measure the number of users, sessions, page views, bounce rates, current DAPA scores, session time, etc. If all of these parameters are looking healthy, then you will eventually get leads from your website. Using such a progressive approach will really help you evaluate whether your website is performing or not.
So according to you, where do website fails?
Yeah, good question, Pranjali. I think I feel there are several areas. Website needs to have relevant content and proper navigation. It should be planned in such a way that it addresses what the users are looking for. That is, using an outside-in approach rather than using an inside-out approach. Page load time is also getting to be an extremely important criteria for users. And in fact, it is extremely important from an SEO standpoint also. If your page load time is high, then you can be sure that most users will not spend that extra time on your website waiting for your web pages to load. Visual appeal is also another important point, and there has to be a fine balance between the amount of text and the images. It should really appeal well visually. The website also needs to be properly planned for keywords that are relevant for your business. This ensures that you start getting all the organic traffic related to the search terms that are important for your business. So if you want to improve website performance, these are some of the initial pointers that you need to start looking at. Of course, our technical team has a much more detailed checklist that we use in order to deliver significant website performance improvement for our customers.
How important is the choice of technology, platform, hosting, etc.?
Today, I believe across the world, almost about 78% websites are being built using WordPress. It is the most popular content management system or CMS tool. It is very easy to manage content on the websites developed using WordPress. There are other platforms too, like ASP.NET, PHP, CSS3 or PurePlay HTML5. But WordPress is actually gaining significant amount of popularity. If you ask me in terms of hosting, I believe you should be planning your hosting based on the transactions that you are expecting on the website. And based on the amount of transactions that you are expecting on the website, you should be making a choice in terms of either shared hosting or dedicated hosting. And also you need to plan how much space you need to buy on the server. I feel, if you work with your hosting provider, you should be able to solve some of these questions. It must be a lot more easier.
Thank you, Atul, for sharing your knowledge with us. If you like the content, do subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon. And we are looking forward to more such videos with you.